4 different white dogs, and it's Buffalo Trace Mash Bill 1, which I attempted to make some limoncello with, and it didn't turn out all that great. She's shaking her head over there. It's mostly just white dog flavor. Didn't turn out great.
Whoa. Welcome to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
And I'm Josh, and he started once again before I got back to my seat.
It's Halloween.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Man, you're like all jacked up over there, lumberjack.
Hey, this is your jacket. Not quite fitting me.
No.
We are here with a studio audience again. A studio audience again. My fiance is sitting on the couch behind us, watching, and we are doing.
That's in front of us, but behind the camera.
Behind the camera. You should just hit me on all angles here. And we just say it. I'm not even feeling it anymore. We are doing our Halloween special.
Yes.
And to bring in our Halloween special, we are doing White Dog Whiskey.
We thought we'd do something that might be a little spooky for some people.
Probably very spooky for some
The last one might be real spooky for some people.
Might be very. We got some shine sitting over here.
Don't know where it came from. No label integrity. In fact, there's no label whatsoever.
None. I don't know.
Other than the ball mason jar.
It just kind of showed up.
Yeah. So now I will say this. So I've had White Dog at at that point when they were open, most of the distilleries in Kentucky.
At least the big
and
ones.
Having had that, this one from right here in Statesville, North Carolina, is the best White Dog I ever had. So
even at Southern Spirits? Or sorry, even at Conviction? Southern Grace?
Yeah.
Because they're just pretty good.
But it's also a wheated mash bill.
True. Good
point.
Good point. And you have wheated Buffalo Trace mash bill right
here.
So
we have mash bill 2,
yeah.
I believe this one is. So the and then the other one, we got no real idea what the mash bill is.
We'll find out.
So
or we won't. Or we'll be blind by the time we're done.
No.
But we'll start with Southern Stars Wheated Mash Bill White Dog.
What's the proof on that?
It's a great question.
Excuse me.
100.
Okay.
100 exactly.
So they proofed it down.
Just a little bit.
So they proofed it down.
Excuse me while I adjust my microphone, everyone. Sorry if you hear anything. There we go. Smells like White Dog.
Yeah, but it's not corn. That's for sure. This is, like I said, this is a wheater.
Yep. Is it a wheated mash bill or is it wheat whiskey?
It's a wheated mash bill.
Okay,
from what
so
I understand when they first started.
So it's still 51% corn.
I couldn't tell you for sure on
Doesn't
that.
say.
So
does not say.
I don't smell the corn in it. Like I can guarantee
really?
I do in this one.
I smell some corn on this. I mean, the wheat funk is there. Just like any wheated will have some wheat funk. But
not going to get much on the nose on these.
Yeah, no. Not much of a point in spending too much time whiffing them.
Mm-mm. So you're not going to get any caramel. You're not going to get anything like that because it hadn't been in the oak.
Nope.
And nothing there.
It's really sweet, though.
There's a sweetness. There's a touch of spice. All on the front of the tongue.
Mm.
Nothing on the back because it hasn't been in the oak yet.
None.
So.
Just pretty sweet. The wheated funk is there, though.
It's all treats, no tricks. Until you get to that last one.
That might be a little tricky. That one might be a little tricky. Do we want to add water to any of these?
I don't think it's going to make any difference.
I don't think it's going to, yeah. So this is Buffalo Trace's Wheated Mash Bill.
This is Mash Bill 2.
Ooh, that's got a little different nose.
I am getting a little bit of corn on this one, but
yeah, this smells more like a normal. This smells like their Mash Bill 1.
So this is corn, wheat, and barley recipe. And this is 114 proof.
This is a more complex nose. The other grains are pretty prevalent in this mash bill, actually.
So this is going to be kind of the mash bill that Wellers are made from.
Yep. So without the age, it should taste like Weller Special Reserve.
Or William LaRue, because it says William LaRue Weller was a distilling pioneer.
Well, we're drinking some BTAC, Dad.
Without the B.
Just some tack. Some trace antique collection.
Yeah.
Just a trace.
Definitely can feel that proof.
Yeah.
Those other 14 points of proof come through.
Ooh. Way hotter than this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like 14%.
So much. Significantly hotter. Yeah. You don't get as many grains off of that as you do off of this one. You definitely get like a really heavy wheat content. You don't really get too much wheat off of that.
Because this one has got the corn and the barley in it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure this does too. But
and I think they list corn first here, so I'm going to guess that is a higher. It's probably over 50, and then the wheat comes in.
True. Yeah.
There. So it's probably 50, 30, 15.
Does that say wheated on the front, or does
it does not.
Wheat?
It just says wheated mash.
Wheated. Okay. So then,
wheated mash.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
so it's at least 51% corn.
So this is, 50, 35, 14, or something like that.
Yeah.
Most likely.
And there's the neck tag on this just says white. White.
Maybe we should just say clear.
Yes.
All right. So first two, which one do you like better?
The Buffalo Trace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me, now the proof is a little, makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I think I like the overall mouthfeel on this one a little bit better.
This one's a little watery. This one has a little bit more stick.
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
a little thicker.
Yeah, not like terribly, but I do enjoy the flavor that I pull off of this one
because you're getting that extra proof.
Yeah, just because and also I can taste the corn, and corn is quintessential to a Kentucky bourbon. So, but now. I mean, that is okay. This is about as clear as clear can get. I'm looking at you through the glass over there. My fiance has a glass herself, and she is going to take a sip with us as we do our first. Wow. Is this flavored in any way?
No.
Huh.
It does. It does have an aroma like it.
Yeah. Like it's a little.
Like it had something finished in it, but I don't. I didn't notice anything in the jar.
No, not at all. I mean, it's sweet, like really sweet, like sugar sweet. What do you think over there? Sugar sweet?
Like grapefruit sweet.
Grapefruit sweet.
Yes,
you know what? I could get that. I could get that. Yes.
All right, hold on.
I could get the grapefruit from there.
I'm getting like an artificial flavored sweetness off of it. Well, no cheers to you either, sir. Cheers to my fiance.
That does have some type of a flavoring. It's been cut with something.
Yeah, there's something in there.
And I would say the proof is pretty low, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been cut somewhere with something.
There's a little
something
flavor.
citrusy.
Yeah. I'm going to lean apple. It's pretty sweet. It's too sweet to have grapefruit.
You put that sugar on it, and it's like celery sweet.
She's saying you put sugar on it. It's sour. Nah, I'm not feeling that.
I don't know. It could be apple. A lot of times it's infused with strawberry or cherry.
Peach?
I was thinking pear actually, and I'm not I'm not a fan of either one of the two.
I'm getting a little more peach.
Could be
Like
peach.
a,
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
you know, it just brings back memories of with your mother.
Yeah.
Eating peaches and ice cream, peaches and vanilla ice cream.
But I would put
Very
this,
fruity flavor.
honestly, I'd put this below 100
Oh, for sure.
on proof.
I mean, we're leaning like 80 something maybe.
If I had a spoon, I'd try to light it and see.
That's
That's
pretty
one of the
low.
ways you can kind of tell with unlabeled whiskeys.
Yeah. How high proof it is by
Well,
does it light on fire?
If it burns blue or you can't see the flame, it's good.
Pretty high.
If it burns orange, don't drink it. It's got something in it that you don't want.
What are your opinions over there?
It's actually pretty good.
She likes it.
It's now I'm tasting more like that artificial watermelon flavor.
Watermelon.
The artificial, like you can
Artificial
tell the difference
watermelon. Huh.
between
Like a
the-
Jolly Rancher
Yes.
watermelon.
Exactly.
I could see that. So we have a finished white dog. Just didn't realize it.
It's peachy to me. It's really peachy to me.
And I don't eat peaches. And
Yeah.
I don't eat pears. So
Yeah. I'm just pulling peach.
I could see it. Yeah. I mean, just smelling of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm back to the Buffalo Trace now.
Any peach on you at all, fiance?
I mean, could be, yeah, a little bit, but
You still pulling watermelon?
I mean, it could be in there a little bit, but not like hitting me as hard as you with my.
Yeah. I'm just peach is what I'm getting off of this.
So
I feel like I have a pretty accurate palate. I
yeah,
don't want to
well, you
brag
know it better than me.
or anything, but I feel like my palate's pretty locked in at the moment. 10 years from now, I might be saying something totally different, but at the moment, I feel like it's pretty
So how do you rate them?
solid. I'm going to remove this from the equation.
No, you got to rate them. Got to rate all of
I
them.
will rate them, but I will remove this from the equation because it has of some sort of flavoring to it.
Okay.
I prefer the Buffalo Trace to the Southern, but it's a really tight race. I'm going to give this a different scale. I'm going to rate this on my White Dog scale because I don't feel like
New to me.
I don't feel like I can fairly give this a rating compared to other bourbons we've had. And White Dog having little to no flavor, it's got to live in the C's for me. So C on the Buffalo Trace, C minus on the Southern, and for the flavoring on this, B. I
So,
like the peach that I'm getting.
I won't worry about rating them. But
You just asked me to rate them.
I asked what you were going to do. So for me, it's still the Southern Star is my number one. Buffalo Trace is second. And the unlabeled is third. And probably because it has finish on it. I do know where there's some more that does not have a finish on it that might be interesting to try, and it's a higher proof. It's not crazy, but it's a higher proof.
Okay.
So we might try that at a different time. Maybe
Okay.
not on camera.
Yeah.
We might just go to the barn and try it at the barn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But, White Dog whiskey, a lot of people, I mean, oftentimes if you go to a distillery tour, they give you a little bit of the White Dog to try.
they do.
Yeah. And a lot of times you see people take that sip and they're like,
Yeah,
they hate it. And
it's got to start somewhere.
it's understandable. But if you like bourbon, that's what it starts as.
Right. You
You
want
know?
to figure out where it's at.
There's a base level, and that's the base level. So,
And that was my thing with Southern Distilling, that once I tasted the other stuff that I tasted at the time was all sourced. So I didn't really
pay too much
pay
attention.
too much
to
attention
it.
and really grade their distillery on that because
It's
it was
gonna
sourced.
change.
This is the only thing I could really go with.
Yeah.
But again, to me, the best white dog I ever had.
Yeah.
From a distillery white dog, not from a non.
Yeah. I'll say I've only
Non-labeled.
had 4 different White Dogs, and it's Buffalo Trace Mashable 1, which I attempted to make some limoncello with, and it didn't turn out all that great. She's shaking her head over there. It's mostly just white dog flavor. Didn't turn out great. This and then the weeded mash bill of the Buffalo Trace. And I prefer the Buffalo Trace mash bill 1 to both of these. And that's probably just because it's probably like 70-something% corn, so it's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But the Conviction Southern Grace Distillery's White Dog is pretty pleasant, actually. And we've both had it.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're obviously super new in the last like 7-ish years they've been making.
Which is about the same as Southern Distilling.
That is true. Yeah. And heck, Southern's contract distilling for other brands nowadays.
Yes.
I mean, they're going crazy. So good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, guys, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Was this a trick? Or was it a treat?
And hopefully you get more treats. And actually, if you'll like and subscribe to us, you'll get a lot of treats.
Oh, yeah. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. You can get this nice special trip.
But you don't have to be there at 8.
You can watch it at any point in time.
That's right. You can watch us multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, if you're just feeling frisky and you want to open up our channel and just let it autoplay all the videos back to back to back to back, and then loop around and do it again.
Hey, do it again.
So that's fine with us.
Watch hours or watch hours.
So, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate every single one of you.
And I can't use my outgoing line.
Yeah.
This White Dog won't get better in the bottle, for sure. And it will get better in the barrel, though.
It will.
Yeah, because it will turn into bourbon.
Barrel your White Dog, and then
it'll get better with time, just like our videos.
And as always, take care of yourselves.